From the Salle University, who has served the university in various capacities, including being the director of the DLSU Canlubang School of Engineering, the Gokongwei College of Engineering Graduate School, and Associate Director of the DLSU Industry Academe Linkage Office. He is a multi-awarded educator and scholar for exemplary work on robotics and intelligent systems application. Friends, please warmly welcome Dr. Elmer P. Dadios.
First of all, I would like to congratulate UST, especially the leadership of USICM, for the very prestigious and rewarding accomplishment of this satellite program in the Philippines. And of course, our engineers and with the group of Dr. Marciano for the first launch of the Diwata project. My reaction to this is that basically most of the things have been told, so I'll just go direct. Just to show to you the importance of these space projects. Philippines have been recognized already in the world, in the map. This is based on the report in 2017, the Euroconsult, wherein if you look at the area of Philippines, we are more than Singapore in the map. We spent $12 million already for this project, and the biggest, of course, the USA, 39.957 billion, and China followed. It surpasses the Russian already. China has 4.9, and Russia is 3.18, and followed by Japan. So congratulations for the Philippines. We are now recognized as one of the countries that has satellite in the world. So how does it came? What is the economic impact of this? Of course, when we land satellite, it is very important that it works for the community. We call it civil, and of course for the security, for the defense. So this is really in tandem. And let me go direct to the last part that I had, because everything has been mentioned already. So, to speed up the time, these are the questions that we need to address. What can be the needs of the space research and activities for the Philippines? So, number one is, what are the focus areas? Second is, what are the funding requirements? The third is, how much cooperation do we need? And then, do we have a commercial ecosystem? And then, of course, the cost-benefit analysis. And then, finally, the socioeconomic impact analysis. There should be a matrix on how to gauge on this. So, let me go back to the previous speakers on the R&D program, particularly the talk of our distinguished engineers. It is now generally recognized that space capabilities, including relevant ground facilities, are vital for the growth of our country. This will bring huge impact to its international security and maintain global peace. So there are 4 stakeholders on this space program, namely the university research and development. Second, the government that really guide us on this national space program. The third, the local industry. And of course, the fourth is the community. Now, our university follows best practices as what had been discussed. We have collaborative research and deployment. We learn the technology from partner universities abroad. We sustain the development program by creating scholarships, meaning pool of experts. We give scholarships to attract and provide students opportunities for developing the technology. Although there are challenges to meet, namely as had been described, local development of satellite modules. It should be done here. And this needs house facilities, meaning the testing facilities. We need that one to be locally available. So equipments for these facilities should be provided. And then, of course, the safety issues and security. This is very important. What will happen to the satellite after the lifespan has expired? So monitoring and tracking of the satellite is very important. We all know that we cannot pollute the space. As reported by King's College London, from 1980 to 2013, there are lots of accidents happen on the satellites. We have 30 accidents caused by debris, hitting of debris, caused by close encounter, caused by the close encounter and other objects. So our research also should consider this, monitoring and tracking our satellites on space. How can we do that? So this is a really thing that we have to address. And remember, according to this report, there are already 6,000 satellites have been placed in orbit, of which 800 are still operating. And talking of a low-cost satellite, it means it will increase exponentially. Okay? So what will happen to our space? This must be addressed seriously. So how can we repair our satellite if it malfunctions? So this is part of the research that we should take. We know NASA has robots to repair their satellites. It's a big one. But for these cube satellites, there might come a point that we will be rains of satellites coming into ours to us. So we have to do something now. It's good that the government has this bill, House Bill 3637 and Senate Bill 1211. Hopefully, they will address the codes of conduct for outer space activities. The state should have serious commitment to the outer space law, such as adherence to the registration convention, and rather than develop new codes. So there are already existing registration conventions entered in force in 1976. So it should be important that our laws should follow that. And also the data center. We can develop a Philippine data center or international data center, which we can help each other. So this is very important to consider in legislating this law. And also, there's already a remote sensing law which was mentioned. Maybe we can look at that. How does these laws can help each other? ICT, big data, data analytics, both in agriculture, in human security, in medical applications, in transportations. This is a big market. I can cite you what we have, which is, I'm proud to say that UST also helped us in this project. The catch-all, for example. We need data to determine transports. So now we have a new paradigm. Before catch-all is catching traffic violators. Now our new paradigm is catch all data and process it. So this is a shift that we have to move on. We have any type of data and then we will process that data. So video analytics or a picture or whatever kind of data, we have to catch that and utilize that. Another is we have drones, for example. So we can utilize the GPS of our satellites to steer our drones. In that way, we can have swarm of drones doing distributions of products. For example, if that product is medical applications which need to be preserved or needs immediate application. So we can use drones to transport those products. So in other words, space technology really is the big market in the future. We have also our farm. We have a smart farm now, so we can develop drones flying on the farm and look at what happened to the fields. Of course, with the satellite navigations we have, it can help. So once again, I'll congratulate the Department of Science and Technology for this very successful endeavor. Thank you.